Have you ever felt that, no matter how hard you try to avoid it, the responsibility of leading always ends up falling on you? As if there were something greater, beyond what you can see, guiding you into this role? And what if I told you that this is no coincidence, but rather part of a deep spiritual purpose? Leaders are not chosen by chance. There's a powerful reason behind this role. Today, you will discover why you were destined to lead and how this is directly connected to your divine mission and the impact you can make in the world. Stay with me, because this video will change the way you view your journey and, most importantly, what it means to be a spiritual leader. Many of the chosen face a constant dilemma, carrying the weight of leadership without truly understanding why they were placed in that position. From an early age, you may have noticed that people around you look to you for guidance, even when you felt unprepared or even reluctant. This may have sparked internal questions like, why me? Why does the responsibility of leading others always fall on me? This role doesn't come without challenges. Perhaps you felt overwhelmed by the pressure of leading, especially during times when all you wanted was peace and simplicity. Moreover, spiritual leadership often brings isolation. It's common to feel misunderstood by those around you, whether it's because of your sensitivity, your choices, or even your worldview, which often goes against what is considered normal. For instance, while many prefer to adapt to the flow of society, you feel called to something greater, something that transcends the material and the visible. This conflict can be exhausting, but it's also a sign of the special purpose that has been set aside for you. You weren't called to follow the flow, you were called to guide it. And this role, as challenging as it may be, is aligned with your divine purpose. Now that we understand the problem, let's begin to explore the solutions and uncover the true reason why you are destined to lead. Now that you understand the challenges and the depth of the leadership role as one of the chosen, let's explore how all of this connects to the divine purpose in your life. Your leadership is no accident. It is a response to the spiritual calling you've been given, and understanding this calling is the first step toward embracing it with confidence. In this video, you will uncover 12 fundamental truths about why the chosen are destined to lead. We will delve into how spiritual sensitivity, the journey of self-discovery, and your connection to the divine make you a unique leader. We'll also address the challenges, such as rejection and criticism, and how overcoming them strengthens your mission. Finally, we will explore the spiritual rewards that come with this leadership. These are not just external achievements but also inner peace, the fulfillment of living aligned with your purpose, and the lasting impact you leave on the world. Shall we begin? The chosen do not lead simply because they possess natural abilities or charisma, but because they carry within them a spiritual calling. This calling transcends human conventions and is deeply rooted in divine purpose. You were chosen to lead because the universe saw in you the capacity to illuminate paths, guide others, and serve as a living example of transformation. Unlike leadership born from ambition or a desire for control, your leadership is grounded in spirituality. You do not lead out of ego or status but because you feel a greater responsibility, a duty to something beyond yourself. It's as if an invisible force is guiding you, pushing you forward, even in moments when you feel uncertain or reluctant. A clear example of this is when the people around you, often without realizing it, begin seeking you out for advice, support, or inspiration. This is no coincidence. Your energy, your way of seeing the world, and your connection to the divine naturally position you as a leader, even if you are unaware of it. Accepting this calling does not mean it will be easy, but it is the first step toward living in alignment with a greater purpose that has been designated for you. Now, let's dive into what makes this leadership unique, leadership driven by purpose. The leadership of the chosen is different because it is born from a higher purpose. While many forms of leadership in the world are based on ambition, power, or the need for control, your leadership is guided by the desire to fulfill a divine mission. This means that, for you, leadership is not about commanding but about serving. The purpose behind your leadership is to transform lives, inspire change, and help others connect with the best version of themselves. When you lead, you are not seeking recognition or applause, Your focus is on the positive impact you can create. This is why your leadership is often misunderstood by those around you. People are used to seeing leaders who act out of self-interest, while you lead from the heart and soul. For example, you may notice that when you lead a group or guide someone, you feel a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond any material reward. This is proof that your leadership is aligned with your divine purpose. This connection to purpose is what makes you a unique and authentic leader. It is also what gives you strength on your journey, even in the face of challenges. Now, let's explore how your spiritual sensitivity enhances your ability to lead. One of the most remarkable traits of a chosen spiritual leader is their sensitivity. This sensitivity goes beyond emotions. It encompasses a deep connection with the energies, feelings, and needs of those around you. It's as if you have an internal radar that allows you to sense what others are feeling, even when they don't put it into words. This sensitivity is not a weakness but a powerful strength. It enables you to understand the pains and challenges of others, making you an empathetic and mindful leader. While many leaders make decisions based solely on logic, you lead by considering the emotional and spiritual impact of your actions. For instance, in moments of conflict, you are the one who can look beyond the surface and identify the root cause of the problem. Your ability to listen, understand, and offer solutions with compassion makes people feel truly seen and heard. This sensitivity also connects you to the divine, allowing you to receive intuitive guidance that shapes your leadership. This is what sets you apart. You lead with your heart and soul, creating a lasting impact on people's lives. Now, let's explore how your journey of self-discovery is essential to building this solid and transformative leadership. Before leading others, the chosen go through a profound journey of self-discovery. This journey is essential because it is through it that you learn to deal with your own pains, challenges, and limitations, transforming them into wisdom and strength. Leadership begins with leading yourself. You are not called to be perfect but to be authentic. And this authenticity can only be achieved when you know yourself deeply. The difficult experiences you faced, such as rejection, internal doubts, or moments of solitude, were not accidental. They were preparation tools designed to shape you as a leader. For example, imagine you've overcome a significant emotional or spiritual challenge. That experience not only strengthened you but also equipped you to guide others who face similar situations. This is how your personal journey becomes a cornerstone of your leadership. Self-discovery also helps you understand your own patterns and triggers, preventing them from interfering with how you guide others. This makes you a more balanced, authentic, and trustworthy leader. Now that we understand how your personal journey shapes your leadership, let's talk about your incredible ability to inspire transformation in those around you. One of the greatest hallmarks of a chosen spiritual leader is their ability to inspire transformation. You don't need titles or formal authority to make an impact. Your life itself, the way you see the world, and your actions are enough to spark profound change in the people around you. The chosen lead by example. By living in alignment with your values and purpose, you naturally inspire others to do the same. Your authenticity, courage, and connection to the divine are like a flame that lights the way for those who feel lost. For instance, think of moments when you made a difficult decision but stayed true to what you believed was right. That action may have encouraged others to also follow their beliefs, even when facing challenges. Without realizing it, you become a source of strength and integrity for those around you. Furthermore, your empathy and sensitivity allow you to touch hearts and motivate internal shifts in people. It's not just about what you say, but how you live. Now that we understand how you inspire transformation, let's delve into another essential aspect of your leadership: your role in breaking cycles and paving new paths for others. As a chosen one of your most important missions is to break cycles that limit growth and spiritual evolution, whether in your family, community, or even for future generations. These cycles often include toxic behavioral patterns, limiting beliefs, or traumas that have been perpetuated over time. You have been called to be the disruption, the turning point. Your spiritual vision and inner strength allow you to see beyond the repetitions and recognize what needs to be transformed. This is not an easy task. Often, being the one responsible for breaking these cycles can lead to resistance or even isolation. Yet, it is an essential role in creating a brighter future for those around you. For instance, when you choose forgiveness or pursue self-awareness instead of perpetuating conflicts, you model a new way of being. Your ability to break away from the past gives others the courage to do the same. By leading through breaking these cycles, you not only transform your own life but also create a legacy of healing and spiritual growth that impacts many generations to come. Now that we understand the transformative role of the chosen, let's explore how your connection with the divine serves as the wellspring of wisdom that guides your leadership. One of the greatest strengths of a chosen spiritual leader is their connection with the divine. This connection not only guides you in moments of doubt but also serves as a continuous source of wisdom and clarity for your decisions. You lead not only with your mind or emotions but with an intuition strengthened by this spiritual bond. Unlike leaders who rely solely on human strategies, you feel that something greater is guiding your steps. It's as if there's an inner voice, a divine wisdom, whispering what the next step should be. This guidance is what makes you an authentic and trustworthy leader, capable of making decisions that benefit everyone, not just yourself. For example, in moments of tension or conflict, you might feel an unexplainable sense of calm that helps you act with clarity. This is no coincidence, it's the divine working through you. This connection also strengthens your faith, allowing you to keep moving forward even when challenges seem insurmountable. By aligning with the divine, you find the strength and courage to lead with wisdom and purpose. Now, let's discuss the inevitable challenges that accompany this leadership role, particularly the resistance and criticism that arise along the way. Being a chosen spiritual leader inevitably means facing resistance. This resistance can come from people around you who don't understand your vision, from systems that prefer to maintain the status quo, or even from your own internal doubts. However, it's important to recognize that this opposition is not a sign you're on the wrong path. It's actually confirmation that you're making an impact. People often resist change because they fear the unknown. Your presence as a leader, bringing new ideas and ways of seeing the world, can feel unsettling to those who cling to familiarity. Criticism, rejection, and even isolation are common challenges faced by the chosen as they step into their leadership role. For instance, you may have been questioned or dismissed for proposing something that challenged old beliefs or toxic patterns. While this can be painful, it's also an opportunity to strengthen your faith and resolve. The key to navigating this resistance is remembering that your mission is not to please everyone, but to fulfill the purpose you were called to. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger and brings you closer to your true essence as a leader. Now, let's explore how the chosen manage to balance humility and authority on their journey of spiritual leadership. One of the most striking qualities of a chosen spiritual leader is their ability to balance humility and authority. While many leaders rely on power or control to lead, you understand that your authority does not come from yourself but from a higher source, the divine. This understanding fosters a genuine humility that is both recognized and admired by those around you. However, humility does not mean being passive or insecure. On the contrary, the chosen lead with firmness but with an open heart. You know when it's time to listen, learn, and connect with others, but you also know when it's necessary to make tough decisions and take responsibility for guiding the way. For example, in a situation of conflict, your authority doesn't come from imposing your will but from demonstrating wisdom and empathy. Your humility allows others to trust you, while your firmness inspires respect. This balance is what makes your leadership unique. This model of leadership is rare in the world, but it is precisely what makes it so transformative. Now, let's explore how this role as a chosen spiritual leader also carries the responsibility of guiding others in their spiritual growth. As a chosen spiritual leader, your role goes far beyond making decisions or solving problems. Your true mission is to guide others on their own journeys of spiritual growth. This doesn't mean dictating paths or imposing your beliefs, but rather creating a space where people can discover their own truths and connect with the divine in an authentic way. You are like a lantern on a dark path. Your light doesn't carry people, but it illuminates the way so they can walk it on their own. Your wisdom, experiences, and life example are powerful tools that inspire those around you to seek meaning and purpose in their own lives. For instance, you may notice that people often come to you seeking advice or emotional support. This is a clear sign that your leadership isn't just about what you do, but also about who you are. Your energy, words, and actions have a transformative impact, helping others to connect with something greater. Guiding others spiritually is one of the greatest responsibilities, but it is also one of the greatest blessings. Now, let's explore how the chosen have the power to create communities of support and spiritual growth, bringing people together around a common purpose. One of the most important missions of a chosen spiritual leader is the ability to create communities that foster support, growth, and spiritual connection. You are not just called to lead individuals, but to bring people together around a greater purpose, building spaces where everyone feels seen, heard, and supported. These communities are much more than groups. They are spaces of transformation where people can share experiences, seek inspiration, and grow together. You serve as the connection point that unites these individuals, helping them find strength in one another and, most importantly, within themselves. For instance, you may notice that during moments of crisis or uncertainty, people around you turn to you for guidance and naturally gather around your ideas or initiatives. This is a direct reflection of your role as a spiritual leader. Your energy inspires unity and creates an environment where everyone can thrive. By creating these communities, you not only impact the lives of those within your immediate reach, but also plant seeds of transformation that can grow and extend far beyond what you can imagine. Being a chosen spiritual leader is not an easy journey, but it brings rewards that go far beyond any material achievement. The true reward of your leadership lies in inner peace, a deep connection with the divine, and the fulfillment of living aligned with the purpose you were called to fulfill. When you embrace your mission to lead, you begin to realize that every challenge you overcome strengthens your faith and resilience. The transformation you inspire in the lives of others, even if it's not always recognized, is a confirmation of the eternal impact you are leaving on the world. For instance, as you reflect on your journey, you will see that the seeds you've planted, whether through your words, actions, or example, have blossomed in ways you could never have imagined. This brings a profound sense of fulfillment and gratitude because you know you are fulfilling your role in the divine plan. Moreover, leading with purpose and spirituality connects you to something far greater than yourself. This constant connection with the divine not only guides your steps but also sustains you during moments of difficulty. By embracing this journey, you not only transform the world around you but also experience a profound transformation within yourself. Reaching this point means you've already taken the first step toward understanding and accepting your role as a spiritual leader. But I want you to reflect on something important. Being chosen to lead is not a burden, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to be a channel for transformation, healing, and light in a world that often feels shrouded in darkness. Have you ever stopped to think about how many lives you've impacted simply by being yourself? You might not even realize how much your words, your actions, or even your silent presence have made a difference in someone's life. That is the power of a chosen spiritual leader. It's an impact that goes beyond the visible because it touches the soul. Yes, the journey is challenging. You will face doubts, criticism, and even moments of solitude. But remember, each of these challenges is preparation for something greater. It's like the fire that refines gold. You are being refined to shine even brighter, to lead with greater strength, wisdom, and purpose. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this message, it's that you are not alone. Even when it feels like no one understands what you're going through, the universe is by your side, guiding every one of your steps. Embrace your mission with courage and faith. You were called to lead because you have something unique to offer. And the world needs you. If this video brought clarity to your journey and resonated with your heart, I want to invite you to be part of something greater. Like this video so this message can reach more people, and subscribe to the channel to keep receiving content that will strengthen your spiritual journey. Additionally, I want to hear from you. What has your experience as a spiritual leader been like? Have you faced challenges because of this calling? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience could inspire others who are going through the same process. And if you know someone who is also navigating this calling, share this video with them. Sometimes, all we need is a message that reminds us of who we truly are and the purpose we carry. Let's build this community of chosen spiritual leaders together. Leading as one of the chosen is not a simple task, but it is one of the most meaningful journeys you can embark on. You were called not only to transform your own life, but also to profoundly impact the world around you. Remember that every challenge you face is part of a greater plan. Every moment of doubt is an opportunity to strengthen your faith. And every step you take toward your purpose is a light that illuminates the path for others. Trust in your calling. Trust in the process. And above all, trust that the universe is working in your favor. You are a vital piece in a divine plan, and the world needs your leadership. Thank you for being here and for being part of this journey. Until the next video, and never forget, you are chosen, and your light makes all the difference.